Men should not cry.
That we glorify toxic, we call it toxic masculinity.
Yeah, toxic masculinity.
Yeah, that a man should just be resilient. Ufai kuzusha
unaumia, you're strong.
Msikae kama mama,
Yes.
msikae kama msichana. Then on the side of girls, there is a lot of talk about enduring. That whatever you're going through, you have to endure. So girls are getting into broken relationships. They are being victimized. They are being abused.
Yeah.
And you're told, endure. You go to your mom, anakwambia, hata mimi nilikuwa napigwa, usidhani nimefika hapa hivyo. So vumilia tu, itakuwa poa. So that's a big challenge. And that's a big way in which culture is defining our context of mental health. And it really needs to be addressed.
Yeah, and you're right. You've talked about something very important, how men don't embrace therapy and seeking a psychologist to talk about their issues. So there's a concern, a raising concern. There are a lot of suicide cases are increasing, and surprisingly, men are the ones who are committing suicide more than women. And this is caused by being told to hold on, don't talk about your issues, don't talk about what you're going through. What do you think should be done? What do you think the society needs to change about how we should deal with the men who have mental issues? And how should we support men who are undergoing that?
Well, for me, if I had the choice, I would erase everything and start all over again, because it's kind of embroidered in our fabric. And it's becoming a very big challenge, even for us as professionals, trying to reach out to people. Because even in a room where you're doing therapy and you're just the two of you, it's hard for men to open up. It's really hard for men to open up. So I think we need to start from a very early place. We need to prevent. The curing is becoming tough, but it's possible. But we also need to invest a lot in the mental health world. We need to invest a lot in enhancing vulnerability, openness. From a very early age, we need to start showing and teaching our young men that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to open up. I think that will be a start for us. And also, we need to make this conversation a part of normal day life, making mental health a part of normal day life, and encouraging people, offering those open spaces.
Yeah, fostering open conversations about mental health.
Yes, among men especially.
Among men, yeah. And we've talked about, I've mentioned suicide. So silence can sometimes sound dangerous. Have you encountered such cases, and how do you intervene in that?
Oh, so many. Yeah, because
that's alarming.
What happens usually is that when people are seeking professional help, in a culture like ours, when people are seeking professional help, it's already at the last stages of your problem. It's an emergency. Watu wanakuja ni kama ambulance kwa hosi. Someone is breaking down. When someone has gone to the extent of committing or attempting to committing suicide, those are the last stages of depression. So that means this person has been living with issues for some time, and they were not addressed at the appropriate time. Yeah, so I think one of the greatest interventions that we are trying out in this field is just to ensure that we are offering a listening ear. Sometimes it's just good to not stop at just asking, are you okay? It's good to continue that conversation. Are you okay? Are you really okay? Yeah, that prompting of a conversation and showing that you care and showing that you can listen without judging are part of what intervention looks like. Offering good spaces, reaching out to these men and trying to just encourage them that we need to have these conversations. We need to open up. We are trying to even embrace having variety of anonymous group sessions that can help people to just have anonymous channels of reaching out and saying, I'm going through this. So those are some of the things we are doing.
And in your opinion, you know, society has stigmatized suicide a lot. So people deal with mental health differently. Some people go for therapy, some opt to go for self-harm to ease out whatever they're feeling. So do you think that society is the problem, or is it the way that we deal with mental health? Is it the stigma that comes from the society, or are we the people who deal with mental health issues who don't look for a better way of expressing how we feel?
I wouldn't blame either.
Yes.
Yeah, because what I've come to understand that
Yes.
the same way you can't blame a cold on the society or on someone.
Yes.
It's the same way I can't blame a mental health challenge on anyone. But the context is, what has happened is that over the years,
Yes.
people have been passing on mental health issues. So I'm living in a family where I'm silenced. The reason I'm silenced is because the people who are silencing me are also going through their own mental health challenges. The way they view the world, the way they relate with others, the way their behaviors. So it's something that has been passed on from generation to generation. And once you see someone going through a mental health challenge in a certain context, it means that this thing is coming from somewhere.
Yes.
Some say there are genetic causes for these issues. Some say there are environmental causes, which are a part of the nurturing, how someone has been raised up and such.
Yes.
So it's a very broad context, and that's why when someone approaches us, we have to get down to the underlying issues,
Yes.
get to know where is this issue emanating from, before we start even deciding or ensuring that we raise the self-awareness of an individual in understanding the dynamics of what they are going through.
Yes.
Yes.
And you know, a huge population of the people who deal with mental health issues are actually students. So do you think that, what are some of the steps that schools should take to create a friendly environment for people to have open spaces, to share about what they feel, to talk about what they have been going through? Today we're talking about silent battles. How can people express those silent battles around their campuses, around their schools, without feeling stigmatized or judged? Yeah.
There needs to be a lot of intervention.
Yes.
First and foremost is that we are experiencing a rise in mental health issues.
Yes.
We have facts like 1 in every 4 people are going through something like depression or a mental health issue. People are abusing drugs at a very high rate. The thing is, it's becoming like a national pandemic.
Yes.
So for institutions and various institutions, not only learning institutions, one of the most fundamental things is just ensuring that they offer a lot of education or a lot of sensitization in regards to mental health. It needs to become part of the curriculum.
Yes.
It needs to become part of how things are run. It needs to become part of normal day talk.
Yes.
That we are talking about mental health. We are talking about our people okay? Are our students okay? When someone walks into this institution, when someone walks to a good institution like NIBS, are they bringing the battles they have at home to their schoolwork? Are we seeing cases of absenteeism? Are we seeing cases of dropouts because of mental health issues? Are we providing as an institution? And I'm happy and glad that NIBS has a way of providing a lot of mental health support. We have counselors, we have classes, we have group sessions, we have individual counseling. We have a lot of peer counselors around also.
Yes.
So that sensitization and education, it's really important as a way of intervening. The other thing is providing channels of how people can seek help anonymously. There's a lot of stigma with mental health, a lot. watu hawataki kuingia ofisi ya counselor.
Yeah, and people feel like I've heard about even an issue about you'd prefer talking about your issues with the AI rather than going to a person, because you feel like that can be confidential. Someone will share about your issues.
True.
So yeah, we are talking about the channels. So what are some of these channels? How can we create these channels?
Reporting anonymously, like now with the rise of tech, like things like AI and such, we are trying to embrace even teletherapy or online therapy, where people can access therapy from very safe spaces. Someone can be at their safe space, just log into a video